Hey everybody, welcome back. Hanging with Chicken Nugget again today. It's a beautiful day in the bush and we're gonna go walk up the hill and try to go sliding again. And hopefully we can get her a little more velocity than last time. Should be able to fly right along this time because the road's icy. So we're gonna walk up and I'll see you here in a little bit. What an absolutely beautiful sunny day out here in the woods. This is gonna be pretty good. She's already laughing saying, oh no. This hill is right icy. She is gonna fly down here today. This is all ice. Check this out. This was snow last week. No snow today. It's a hard time walking up here actually right now. Stay tuned. Here she comes. God love her. What a silly girl.
I'm just barely upright.
Barely upright. This girl's kind of crazy. She has a sense of humor and a sense of adventure because she's going to fly. This is pretty icy.
I'm scared.
I just say get down there before somebody comes the other way. Oh yeah, this is icy. She's going to go pretty fast. This girl is moving. Are you all right? She's laying there laughing. I think she made her. Man, she was cruising. Did you see that? There she is. Huh?
I think I got bruised.
She bruised her butt. Well, wasn't that nice now? What a girl. You gonna try it again?
No.
Trying to get her back on one more time. And she's not really falling for it.
I think he's pretty fun.
I don't know why, but she don't want to do it again. She almost reached terminal velocity that time, so
That hurts.
it hurt. But it is icy. Look at this.
Crashing.
That road is literally just a glare of ice right now, so she's thinking just a little bit more. You all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Here comes Chicken Nugget. Yes, sir. What a girl. Can chickens fly? Hell yeah. Look at this. Oh man, she's a good sport. She really is. What a girl. You want to go higher? Want to go higher? No? What?
I got my bum in the bowl.
She got her butt right in the slush puddle. Poor Cindy. God love her. Here she goes one more time. She's going to do it again. This girl is, she's enjoying herself. Silly Cindy. Here she goes. What a friggin' girl. She's up there quite a ways. She's gonna move. She's gonna move. I gotta get off the road. Man, she is moving. She goes. Oh, what a girl. There, perfect. Third time is a charm. She didn't even wipe out that time. Laughing her head off the whole way. Well, I want to tell you, that was entertaining watching her slide. See how fast she was going down that hill? That girl has no fear. She's a silly one. Back at the cabin, it's time. I'm going to start slowly trying to disassemble. I'm going to take all the panels off this tub and that. This thing has to all come apart because, again, it's going to be moved over there. I'm going to build an outdoor kitchen here very soon. So what I need to do is get all these panels out of here for now. This all has to come apart. Now what's going to happen is there's going to be some pretty unhappy squirrels because as far as I know the bottom of it is just full of squirrels. So not sure yet. Look at this. That's funny. Check this out. You guys see that? You guys see in there? You see it? I'm not sure if you know what that is or not, but that's raccoon poop. That's what that is. Pretty sure. So there's a raccoon been hanging out in around here too. That's what that is, I would say. That's from a raccoon. Wouldn't be deer. It's the size of, it's bigger than deer poop. That's a coon. So she's quite the little family. This is quite the little hacienda, I have a feeling, for critters. And what I need to do is when I move it over there, make sure it's not quite so accommodating. Look at the friggin', this is brutal. Full of raccoon shit. Man. This is for the light. This thing originally had LED lights and everything on it, eh? What's that? Through the hole at the other end. Look at it. It's full of their crap in here. Gross. This is gross. I'm sorry. This is gross. This is brutal. I don't know if you guys can see in here or not. But do you see how much raccoon poop is here? Is this ever gross? The other end of it, there's been panels missing off of this thing for a while, so I could just get in under at the pump because it's got a pool pump and everything in it. The filter, well, the coons obviously come in that end of it. They've been living in there. They've been living the dream in here. This is, oh my God, it just gets worse. Holy crap. Wow. Is that ever nasty? Who would ever know, eh? Who would ever know? The farther I go, guys, the worse it gets. Look at it all. Cindy is getting grossed out here. This is pretty bad. Brutal. You smell it. Does this ever need to come apart and be reconfigured big time? What are we going to do with all that? That's just everywhere here. Wow, wow, wow. What a place to live in here. A friggin' raccoon, right? Like, look at it all. Absolutely full. Pretty nasty, guys. Wow. No, I didn't either. Okay, guys, this is nasty. Can you see how much is in here? Can you guys see this? Sorry about the GoPro. Look at the raccoon poop. Absolutely full. Is this ever freaking nasty? Wow. All I can say, wow. You know what? Now that we're thinking of it and talking about it here, guys, it's probably not raccoons at all. It's probably porcupines because I get them here all the time. I've had a time lapse. One walking across the front lawn, a little one. And the way this is, again, there's a hatch at the other end here. I'll show you that I've had open. Yeah, see that? That's been like that for a while. This end has been open because that's my pump. Well, they've been going in there. This is the freaking hacienda. That tree right there, I could see last year they stripped all the bark off it. So, I mean, they got lunch right here too. What more do they need, right? Unbelievable. Porcupines, I would say. It's probably not raccoons. You've never seen a raccoon here. Now that we think about it, it's probably porcupines. Absolutely disgusting, guys. That is absolutely disgusting to have that like that. Does this ever have to be disassembled? Bad. And lesson, excuse me, lesson learned. And the question is, how are we even going to get it out of there? How do we get it out of there now? Literally full of it. Full of porcupine. I wonder, now that I'm thinking about this, last year, I think you guys have seen pictures of all the climbing beans in my deck on the front. And I come here one weekend and there's poop pellets like that all over the deck. And I think a porcupine might have come right up on my deck and actually stripped my beans off, I believe. But this is brutal, so we're not going to make it so accommodating anymore for them, because they're really loving it in here. So this is gotta move. Brutal, brutal, brutal. But nice sheltered place to hang out. But you know what I'm really lucky of is my skirting is made from OSB. And anybody that knows porcupines knows they love eating OSB. And they will chew your skirting. They'll go right through that and eat it, eh? That's a porcupine thing. They love it. Here, can I pass some of these over to you? There, I got them all off. Getting a little better here as we go. Whoops. A little better here as we go. At least now I can strip it all down around it. That will help it thaw out faster, I think, also, because the heat can get in under. That's actually got a pool pump in it from one of those little Intech inflatable pools, which work kind of good too. Natural filter pump. What a mess under there. That is brutal. Absolutely brutal. The last thing I expected to find underneath this thing. Well, there you go. I got this side pretty much all stripped down. I got the pump taken out. These are still frozen in, these last couple slats. This side is all pretty well cleaned out. But what's under this tub is absolutely freaking nasty. Can you actually see that? The lighting is bad. It's not a good time of day for this. That is all I'm thinking. Look at it. Gross. Absolutely gross. Sorry to be gross, guys. But this is what life's all about sometimes when you have a critter living, pretty much, I think, under my tub. Again, probably a porcupine, so hate to ruin his fun from here on out, but he's not welcome here anymore. Brutal. Well, there, that was an ordeal. Thank God that's over. We cleaned that up as best we could in underneath there. Got a couple old cedar shingles we Scraped it away the best we could. That was kind of a pretty nasty thing to find under that tub. Last thing I thought I'd find. I thought we were going to find a bunch of nests from squirrels. No sign of that stuff at all. It's been, I think, a haven for porcupines for a while. Mid-afternoon now. We're going to hang out here in the cabin for a while and get some sloppy joes, I think, going for dinner here in a little bit. Cindy's going to throw some of them in the frying pan, so maybe I'll report back once we get supper going here. Now, here we go. Cindy's getting the burger ready for the sloppy joes we're going to have for supper tonight. Nothing real fancy. Had a nice stir fry last night for dinner. It was really tasty. Actually put in the stir fry, it was kind of cool. The first time I ever had, we had asparagus. We had it in the stir fry with everything else. Was it ever good in there? I've only normally eaten it on its own before at a barbecue or whatever. But she is sorting out the fork and knife drawer, searching for something here and getting ready for sloppy joes.
It will be.
Well, hopefully by next weekend that rest of the tub will be thawed out enough that we can get that moved out of there. And again, I'm going to build an outdoor kitchen out there. So we can start on that soon. Will be kind of nice to have and have a sitting area and everything out there too on the side. So tell all your friends, Cindy, how's your butt feeling after flying down the hill there on the sled?
It's a little sore.
Just a little bit sore.
A little sore.
A little bit wet maybe?
No, it dried off.
She dried off. She went through a little bit of slush at the bottom of the hill there, but man, she was freaking sailing down there the third time especially.
The ice hurt.
Yeah. You should have clocked her speed with her phone on a GPS. She was moving. What are you putting in, Chick Nugget? What is that?
Tomato paste.
Tomato paste going in. There you go. We're not supporting any certain brands. We're not sponsored by Hunt's or anybody,
No, it's just what was at the convenience store on Good Friday.
What they had at the store on Good Friday.
Because guess who forgot to get stuff?
Who forgot to get stuff?
Me.
You.
Yeah.
Shame on Cindy. Now she's going to put the spice in for these sloppy joes. You're supposed to add a bit of water to this.
I am.
Nice. These are going to be pretty tasty. I haven't had these in a long time.
Hope it's tasty.
Hmm?
Hope it's tasty.
Should be good. How much water?
Cup and a quarter.
Cup and a quarter of water going in next, guys. How we making out here, Cindy?
Oh, it's come together.
She's kind of like a little kid. When you don't hear much going on, you got to kind of come check on her every now and then because you're not sure what she's up to.
Hey, now. It's true, but...
It's true. Needs supervision. She's doing well, though. Got the water in the mix here, and now we got to just you cook it for a bit and it thickens up, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Right on. Sloppy Joe's on the way.
Just waiting to see flames.
She's waiting for flames, she says.
Smoke.
Gonna toast these buns up a little bit, then we're gonna put some Sloppy Joe sauce on them. We've actually got some shredded cheese here too. Throw a bit of that in there, why not? And a little bit of potato salad on the side. Should be a nice dinner. There we go. How good does this stuff look, everybody? I'm even gonna throw some cheese on here. Total cardiologist approved for sure. Brutal. Someday this is gonna catch up to me, but for now, we're going to enjoy this and sit down and have some dinner here. Sloppy Joes with cheese and even a little bit of potato salad over here on the side. Well, there you go, guys. We had supper. It was awesome, you know, considering what it was, but it was still tasty. We are going to just kick back now for the evening. It's only 5 to 5, but going to enjoy the evening here and probably do a time lapse later when the sun goes down. I may talk to you guys in the morning. I guess we had a coffee. Had a very productive day here today, so it was nice to get quite a few things done. So we'll talk to you soon. Well, there you go, everybody. It is Sunday morning, and we're going to pull the pin and get out of here fairly soon. Went down to -6 last night, a little cooler than I thought it was going to. But really good news to see is the weather all next week is going to be double digits, right, from Monday on. It's Sunday right now, so tomorrow it's going to be like 13 degrees, and Friday it's supposed to be 19. With that, it'll be nice to come back here next weekend and 19-degree temperatures. So and it's going to be double digits all week, and it's not even going to freeze at night. Hopefully this week, if you guys want to look for it, it'll be going up soon. I'm going to do an unboxing video on my little mini excavator, the Red Dragon as Andy calls it. Going to do an unboxing video and just see what's in that crate, because I've had it wrapped up since he brought it home. And then after that, probably a couple days, I may actually assemble the thing. I'm not sure what it's going to be like yet to put together. I've seen online a little bit, they can be a nightmare because the instructions are terrible, but I'm sure I can figure it out. And it's going to be beautiful weather to do that all week. I'm probably going to film it. So we're going to get out of here again fairly soon. Silly Cindy, she's getting stuff packed up and that. So time to go home. I hope you guys liked the video. And I get next weekend when I come back, hopefully we can get that hot tub moved. I got everything, what a mess underneath that, but we cleaned that up the best we could. And hopefully the ice that's in the tub itself will be thawed out by next week. The water inlet line is not even hooked onto the pump right now. The pump's out of there. So the water will slowly drain out of the inlet line. And there's a plug in that like a normal bathtub. I just didn't bother pulling the plug, and I should have last year. But hopefully we can get that thing moved next weekend and stop the squirrels from jumping up on the bird feeder. That seems to be the thing to do now, is they figured that one out. They stand on the edge of the hot tub thing there, and they can jump right up and get on the bird feeder and climb up. So hoping to put an end to that soon. But once again, we will talk to you guys very soon. From Chicken Nugget and I, she got a nice bruise in her butt from sliding yesterday, by the way. I'm not going to show that, but she got a pretty good bruise there. And we'll talk to you guys very soon. Just live simply, remain grateful. Great to have you here.